The next thing we're going to talk about, double tops, double bottoms. You might have heard this before, and maybe somebody even gave you some definitions of what it looks like. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to hop on the chart. I'm not showing you charts. I want you to get onto a chart, and I want you to see it for yourself. I'm going to tell you what I define it as, and I want you to go and see it and see what you actually visually come up with whenever you hear a double top or double bottom. So let's focus on double bottoms. Double bottom is where price comes down to a particular point, bounces away from it, and then comes down again, but doesn't seem to get beyond that area that first point was at. Now, what does that look like? You know, how much do you mean? This is where it's subjective. What do you mean not much farther? What does that look like? Exactly. That's the question you got to answer yourself. What does it look like to you? Because if I tell you my definition of double bottom, and then you get out there and you see a lot of stuff that you, in your process, you find works and everything, but then you're so structured and rigid around what I've said is a double bottom, and, well, you may end up just cutting your legs out from underneath you because the market has shown you what a double bottom looks like to you, and now you've just got to be able to apply it and move forward. So find a double bottom, and then from there we're going to move on to trying to put some stuff together. So let's move on to support and resistance. Let's start there. Support and resistance. If you had to think about the market bouncing up and down off of a floor and a ceiling, I think that's the easiest way to look at it. Where has the market bounced like it was bouncing on the floor, like a bouncy ball? Call that support. Where, once the market has gone up to the sky, has all of a sudden kept hitting the top of something, like a roof or a ceiling. Call that resistance. There, now we have what that looks like. Go into the charts, find it for yourself. I'm not going to show you any charts. I'm not going to put it up anything for you because I want you to go see it for yourself. The market will be your teacher. Look at what those look like. Now, what I want you to do is take the double bottoms, double tops. Ooh, we never talked about double tops. Just flip the reverse where the double bottom is. And how often do you see the definition of a double top or double bottom play out? Double bottoms in support, dink, dink. Double tops in resistance, dink. How often do you see those things play out? According to what you call a double bottom and double top. Cool. Now let's start tracking that. Let's start moving forward. You can either go in back testing, and you can go look in historical data, and you have to be very, very honest with yourself if you're going to do that. You have to find ways to either not be able to see the future, or TradingView has a bar replay tool that you can use. There's probably other platforms out there that do the exact same thing. You've got to be very, very structured and rigid if you're going to do back testing to make sure you are not curve fitting your back test to the results that you want. Forward testing would be great because you can't fake that. The bars are going to appear as they appear in real life. So mark up your support and resistance, your ceiling and floor, and then start seeing how the market plays out. Does it look like it's starting to set up for what you visioned as a double top? Okay, cool. Track that. If you got in around that area, did it move away from the area like you intended, or did it break through? Track that. Continuously track it all, and then see how often are you right or wrong. One of the other incorporating things that you can put in there was the engulfing candle that we talked about. You already should have gone to the charts and looked to see what an engulfing candle looks like to you. On that second bounce of a double top, double bottom, how often when you get an engulfing candle on that second bounce, does it work out in your favor? Is that something that you could add to what you are developing as your strategy to help solidify a better trade, a better trading opportunity? Is that something you can do? These are all the things that you need to get in the market to do. I don't want to show you any charts because I want you to get in the market and see it for yourself. I want you to figure out whatever instrument you're going to figure out to trade, whether that's Forex, indices, futures, crypto, stocks, doesn't matter. You just have to get into the market and start figuring this stuff out. We end up learning this whole entire stuff, and we want to learn the next thing, and we find this, and YouTube of course just feeds it to us, this next guru who just teaches us whatever we want to know. But really, the best way to learn is to actually do it. So get in the market and do it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, join Discord. Message me there. Start annotating this stuff down, whether it's on a spreadsheet, whether it's a notepad, whatever. Start looking at the markets and start seeing what you see and annotating it all. So that way, when you message me, we can talk it over. We can discuss. We can start implementing and strategizing things to optimize what you already see, to make it work. Understand this process is not a quick, rich process. It's slow. It's tedious. You are learning an entire career field, and it's one that is unforgiving, and one that will really test your merit. It'll test your patience, your discipline, your greed, your worry. It'll test all sorts of aspects of you that you didn't even realize you might struggle with. So look forward to it. Look forward to the rest of this beautiful day. I don't know what happened to that guy if he got a ticket, but we'll see. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later.